Hi, I'm Nick from Dynamics Africa, and I've got a quick question. Can your company survive a data breach? What are the chances of your business making it through a cyber attack? The facts that we look at today might scare you. But don't worry, in today's video, we'll not only be looking at why you need to protect your business data from a breach, we'll also give you step-by-step instructions on how to make your data safe and secure using Microsoft Azure Backups. Here at Dynamics Africa, through our community in the Middle East and Africa, we work with thousands of companies, helping them stay secure as they transition into the future of the modern business. Before we dive in, we post videos every Tuesday. If you want to keep getting tips on how to grow your business, or you just want to learn a little bit more about cloud solutions, remember to hit the subscribe button down below. Data is arguably a company's most valuable asset. There's no denying that the immense amount of data that companies control today is indispensable to their operations. Generally, the larger the organization, the more data they produce. But with this increase in the amount of data companies need to store, comes an increase in their vulnerability. Whether it is from hackers or it's from unintentional human error, data breach can cause massive damage to a company. It's important for any organization, large or small, to plan ahead and to protect yourselves, as the damage from a data breach can be substantial. In 2018, the joint IBM and Ponemon Institute study found the average cost per record of data breach is around 2,000 rands a record. The average data breach in South Africa can cost a single organization over 30 million rands, and it will take you months to recover. The truth is, very often these breaches could have been avoided by taking simple steps and having a recovery plan in place, as well as having a multi-layered security measure to ensure your business is protected. Let's look how easy it is to set up backups with Microsoft Azure Backup Service.
Hello, Ivan again here from Dynamics Africa. Today we're going to look at how easy it is to set up Azure Backups on any of your virtual machines. If you go into your Microsoft Azure portal, go to the Virtual Machines tab and select the machine you wish to run backups on. You'll see I've enabled a virtual machine here for the purposes of this demo, so let's click on that. And then you'll see the blade here that comes out with all the different features and functions for your virtual machine, but the operation that we're going to be interested in is backup over here. So I'm just going to click on that, and over here we can set up our backups. The first step you have to do when creating your Azure backup policy is to create something that's called a recovery services vault. You may already have an existing recovery services vault, but we're going to create a new one for the purposes of this demonstration. The recovery services vault is a Microsoft Azure service that is specifically for disaster recovery and backups. So I'm just going to name this backup vault backup demo vault. You can add it to a new or existing resource group. I'm going to add it to my existing group called new group, which we created on our last demo. And here I'm going to set the policy. Basically what this means is how frequently do you want the backups to run, and at what time. So I have it set at 12 AM UTC and a single daily backup, but you can create your own customized schedule by clicking edit, and then you can decide for how long you want to store your backup and how frequently you want to make a backup, and at what specific time and your time zone. Azure can store your backups for up to 99 years. Okay, it looks like everything's in order, so I'm just going to click enable backup. And that's it. Microsoft Azure will now begin running your backups.
Okay, that was easy. Just like that, you can now rest assured that your data is safely backed up to the cloud on a regular basis. Now you may wonder, what if my recovery vault is compromised by an attack? Wouldn't that be a soft spot for an attacker to use something like ransomware, since all my backups is now in one place? Well, to take care of that problem, we're going to make sure that you have 3 layers of security around your recovery vault.
So let's see how we can implement some extra security layers to enable better security around our backups. The first thing we want to do is head over to our recovery services vault. So the way I do that is I hop over to the virtual machine and I click on our virtual machine, click on backup, and I can see that the recovery services vault for this machine is backup demo vault, which we created earlier. So I'm just going to click on that. This is where we can manage all the different settings and also do site recovery for this specific backup policy. But what I want to do is head over to the properties menu item under settings. And over here we can set 2 additional security layers on top of our existing admin credentials that we have when we created the virtual machine, to just give us a little bit more protection on our machine. So the first thing we want to do is enable multi-factor authentication. So the way we do that is under security settings, under backup, you click update, and here it's as simple as saying yes to enabling Azure multi-factor authentication. So keep in mind there's several ways you can do that, and you can configure this through this link over here, but typically something like a code sent to your phone should give you sufficient protection. So you can just set that as yes. The other feature we need to look at is the security pin. So in the same properties blade, you can just click generate under security pin over here. So whenever you're working on shell or other tools and you're performing backup functions, you can hop into your Microsoft Azure portal, generate a security pin, and then use that to authenticate yourself. The pin will expire in 5 minutes. Therefore, it will be very difficult for any malicious actor to obtain it.
Just by doing that, you now have 3 layers of security, namely your admin login credentials, your multi-factor authentication, and your security pin. An attacker would need to get all 3 of those independent security checks crossed in a space of a few minutes to gain access to your recovery. That is highly unlikely. What security habits do you use in the digital work life to protect yourself? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your ideas from making security a priority. Finally, what do you do if your data has been compromised and you need to restore one of your backups? It's very important that this happens fast. Using these tips, you should be able to protect your company or organization from a data breach and to get back up and running quickly using the powerful Microsoft Azure platform. Hit the thumbs up if you found this video useful. We post videos every Tuesday, so connect with us on social media using the links below. And if you need a little help getting your business on the cloud, click on the link below and talk to us. One of our Azure experts is ready to guide you through it. Thank you for watching.